And welcome to the banter. I'm Timmy.
And I'm Jimmy.
And today we will be doing the Edmonton Oilers recap. Sorry, I promised I wouldn't do that. I said I wouldn't do it. To all you Oilers fans out there, your team fucking sucked this year.
Yeah, it's Oilers season. A lot of similarities with that Malaysian flight that's missing. People just wondering what the fuck's up.
Just disappearing motherfuckers with no trace of where the fuck you've been.
Quite honestly, they didn't even show up.
No.
They started the season 3-6-1, 7 points out of a possible 20. You'd be repeating the first grade if those were your marks, boys.
Fan expectation in your city is high, alright? When you've got 3 first overall fucking picks, and then you got the fucking 4th overall pick from last year, and then you get the fucking 4th overall pick, or 3rd overall pick this year, not to mention a fucking Jordan Emberley, like, your expectations should be high, you know? And you guys in the dressing room there are just not fucking providing for your fucking fans whatsoever.
No. Little analogy we use in the yard at work, the dog's yelping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking the dog. This is your 5th year in a row where you guys have been last in the Western Conference.
Me as a player, I'd be embarrassed.
I would be fucking ashamed. Not that I wear an Oilers jersey.
No.
That I can't help my fucking team get out of the basement of the Western fucking Conference. They even took 2 teams out of the Western Conference. And you guys still can't fucking finish higher than the Winnipeg Jets.
Ooh.
Let's put it this way. Calgary, who finished second last in the Western Conference, had 10 more points than you motherfuckers.
So I ask.
10 more points.
Playoff, beat the Oilers. Go Flames, go.
How much longer do you expect your fucking fans to suffer? You got people throwing your fucking sweaters out on the ice, and you guys are getting all huffity-puffity about it. Where the fuck do you get off being huffity-puffity about it?
Oh,
You guys are fucking sucking the biggest fucking crack whore cock out there, and then fucking sitting there telling your fans to pay for it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck?
Yeah. With the fuck indeed. Fuck. Where do you start?
It's pathetic. It's pathetic.
I say it starts, like we've always said, with ownership.
Yeah.
Daryl Cates.
You are the fucking Mark Cuban of fucking the NHL.
Ooh.
With less money.
Yeah.
But you are the Mark fucking Cuban of the NHL. Alright? You might as well be Charles fucking Wang.
Pretty much.
Alright? You are the sleaziest cocksucker I have seen hit the television in a fucking forever. Alright?
You know what? If I ever see your smug little fucking son or nephew or whoever, right in the fucking lips.
Power right in the kisser.
Just like your mama takes it.
That's right. Now, and yes, you're right. It starts with fucking ownership. When you have an ownership where you're at the end of fucking February, haven't even hit the trade deadline yet, that's already putting out an apology to the fans because you've already thrown in the fucking towel on the season. This is a losing mentality. This is a loser's mentality.
Yep.
Alright? And I have never in a million years thought I would fucking say this, but I feel for the fucking Oilers fans.
Yeah, it's the same thing as out in Toronto. Like, as much as I hate the Leafs, you know what? You feel bad for those fans.
Yeah.
They're paying their money, you know what?
Supporting
they
their
us.
team.
Yeah.
Sell out every fucking game for the last 5 years that you've been in the fucking basement. Like, give your fucking heads a shake, alright?
A little bit of pride to yourself.
Yeah. You don't sit there and be like, oh, is the season over yet? Like, when do I get my fucking money?
Yeah. You notice how I haven't checked in recent days, but up to the last time I checked, there was no sign of Hall, Eberle, or Hopkins on Team Canada roster.
No, they're not there. The 2 that are going are Eberle and the goalie there, fucking Scrivens. Or not Eberle, sorry, not Eberle. Fucking Perron. Perron Scrivens are the 2 that are heading off to the World Championships. No Nugent Hopkins, no Hall, no Eberle, no Brad Ferentz. Like, fucking have some pride in the way you fucking play hockey. You fucking lowlifes. You guys are fucking lowlifes, alright? You're gonna sit there and you're gonna beak off at every fucking coach that comes through your revolving fucking door?
Taylor Hall.
Shut the fuck up and play hockey.
Yeah,
If you actually listen to your fucking coach, you guys might have actually made a push for the playoffs.
Right now, Taylor Hall is sitting in fucking Phil Kessel realms right now. Not in the skill or quality, but in the, well, I put in 80 fucking points this year.
I've done my job.
Team. Where the fuck are the rest of the guys? Why the fuck ain't they showing up? Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I put 80 fucking points in the net.
Now, in that note, Taylor Hall had a fucking breakout year. He's stepping into his fucking role, but he needs to step up his fucking game defensively. He's a fucking liability like every other fucking player out there on defense.
Okay, I agree, but the thing that I think is he needs to keep his mouth shut.
Oh yeah, he needs to shut the fuck up and play the game.
There's having passion, and then there's being ignorant.
Yeah.
So you know
Being
what?
a fucking big mouth little fuck is what
I
there is.
consider that fucking water bottle incident, that's being a passionate player. You're frustrated, you slam your fucking water bottle down. You see it in every single sport around the fucking world.
He wasn't aiming for the fucking coach.
Soccer players, football players, basketball players, they all throw water bottles. You know what? We've all done it. We play sports.
Baseball players take out the whole fucking Gatorade thing.
So, you know what? That's nothing. But fucking chirping your fucking coach for pulling the goalie too early and then staying out for the final 2 minutes.
That's what he did with Krieger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is being ignorant. You shut the fuck up. That's not on you. You didn't pull the goalie.
You're not
gonna
the fucking
have to
coach.
answer to the fucking media why you pulled the goalie so early. That wasn't your fucking decision.
You're just
Keep
not
your mouth
the fucking coach.
shut. If the coach said sub, then he said sub.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you're gonna step into your fucking role as a leader of this team, you better start fucking acting like it. Alright? I don't know what you say behind closed doors. I don't know how much schnee you put up your fucking face with all these other kids out there. But at the end of the fucking day, if your coach says don't, put the fucking bill down and walk away from the fucking pile of snow. Alright?
That's what it comes down to.
That's what it fucking comes down to.
Know your place. Stat-wise, I mean, 27 goals. I mean, it's not bad. For
53 assists is damn good.
That's good, but I mean, for a
assists is
player
damn
of
good.
Paul's caliber, I would be expecting at least 30 to 35 goals out of him.
Yeah.
The assists, I would say, is a nice surprise, and that it balanced out.
In every offensive category, he's top 3 on the team.
I would expect him to be more in the 40, 45 range on the assists.
Yeah.
But you know what? Switched it up a little bit. You see it all the time. Joe Thornton's made a living off fucking dishing pucks, 10, 11 goals a season, but 80 plus assists. So, you know what?
But he needs to step up his plus-minus game. Because I'm sorry, when you're sitting there at a fucking... Where's his fucking... I don't even have his
like a
fucking
minus 15
shit.
or something.
Yeah, minus 15. If you got fucking minus 15 on your fucking thing, you're a liability out there. Yeah. You're never going to win fucking games when your top fucking players, the guys who play the most minutes, are sitting at a minus fucking 15.
Yeah.
Alright? So let's go from one spectrum where, you know, one number one guy is actually producing and fucking starting to actually grow in his role. If he could just learn to shut his fucking face.
Let's put it
He's
that
playing
way.
hockey, yep. Let's step over to the other side of the spectrum there, where your other number one overall pick
Now Bustakov
is an absolute piece of shit, human being, bad fucking person, hockey player.
Yeah, you're just you're Alexander Dag.
He is Alexander Dag.
Straight goods.
Folks, if you're too young to know who the fuck Alexander Dag is, look him up. You'll be like, God damn, that's brutal. I would never want to be called the Alexander Dag of the NHL.
Pretty much.
All right, 11 goals.
Even if you Google him, Neil Akpaw's picture might even come up in the related searches for you. So.
Yeah. 11 fucking goals, 13 assists, 24 points. Here's a kicker. Minus 33. Minus 33. What are you doing out there?
That though, I would. Oh man, I'm not defending this fucking motherfucker, but that's Russian hockey.
Well, is he having trouble adjusting to the NHL? Or has he just got no fucking heart to play in Edmonton?
I think it's a little bit of both. But you look at a lot of these Russian players when they come into the league. They score a lot of goals. They're also on the ice for a lot of goals. Look at Ovi. Fucking minus, what was he, 50-something, 60-something by the end of the year? Like, Malkin is plus minus ain't that great.
No.
Like, and Datsyuk's an exception, but a lot of
Datsuk
these
is the
high
exception.
scoring power forward Russians are horrible with two-way hockey.
I mean, Sergei Fedorov and Pavel Bure, they were pretty good back in their time.
Okay, yeah, but those
All
are
right.
two. And you look at the other ones, that Alexander Semin. You think he plays two-way hockey?
No.
No.
Not
you
a fucking
look
chance.
at this Nishkinen kid out in fucking Dallas.
Fucking
Put the puck
Kovalchuk.
in the net. Kovalchuk didn't play fucking two-way hockey.
Nope.
It's kind of a theme with Russian.
They don't know how to
hockey
play
players.
defense if they're a forward. So he's a liability out on the ice.
You get a lot of these no-name guys who do play a decent two-way game. They're not a complete fucking liability out there. It's these all-star Russians. The ones that have been dubbed the heroes of Russia who come over with these attitudes.
So what do? Do you try to groom the fucking kid for another season? Or do you fucking trade him?
You put him up.
Put him on the block?
You put him and this fucking third overall pick both on the block.
And you get a fucking superstar.
Mm.
I think with the third overall pick and Yale
a fucking
Yakupov,
superstar would not fix Edmonton's problems. It would be Atlanta with Kovalchuk.
I mean, when I say a superstar though, it's got to be a superstar that fills a position that they need.
Yeah.
They obviously don't need goal scorers because they have the fucking four with Perron in there now that are fucking, that makes two dangerous lines. Alright?
Yeah.
So you got to get yourself an all-star defenseman.
You buy an all-star pair with that.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You don't go after the fucking Drew Doughty or the fucking Shea Weber.
PK coming up on a fucking...
PK? Yeah, I don't know if they'll
coming up on a contract here.
Want.
You know,
But,
fucking Montreal fucking make a
more
trade.
of a fucking kind of... I don't know, a Dan Girardi fucking... Even Seth Jones type thing, right?
Yeah.
You do something that's one of these dependable stay-at-home type defensemen. Even Mazzaros, like, you could probably tempt Philly with a nice fucking high round pick right now, even though they made the playoffs, because you all saw how they started this season out. They got cap issues, and until Laviolette was relieved, there wasn't
that was
much
3
going
games
right.
in the season.
Yeah, and then they got Mason, and that kind of turned it around, but still, they still have their issues.
Oh yeah.
I believe the Rangers pounded them 4-1 in the opening.
In the first game there,
Yeah, so you know what? But yeah,
Possibly.
I'd say you trade them.
I say, because, and I'm not defending this fucking call me little prick here, but I say, because this was his first full season, last year was his first season, his rookie year, shortened season, this year being his first full season, I would even say keep him one more year. Even till the trade deadline, and if the little fucker fucks up and he's not fucking doing it, then you trade him. Now on the flip side, it's kind of difficult not to want to trade him right now when you do have that third overall pick and you could fucking get yourself potentially a killer deal.
You get the pieces you need right now and start the season off. That's what this team needs. This team doesn't need any more fucking maybes or should be's or projected twos.
Yeah.
They need a fucking guarantee.
Now, bringing in David Perron helped this team to an extent. I mean, fucking Perron ended up second on the team with goals, third on the team in points. So, I mean, that's all you really have to ask for. But again, it's like we were saying, it's not like they need fucking guys to score goals.
Yeah.
They have players that could potentially do that. You look at the teams that are successful. How many times we've said this? They have that 1-2 punch. These guys got a 1-2-3-4 fucking punch.
Yeah.
Okay? But they've got nothing to defend what's coming back at them. Alright?
No.
Your number one fucking defenseman, you trade him to Calgary.
Yeah.
Ladislav Smid. And we thank you. I mean, fucking Smid has been a wonderful acquisition for our team.
Oh, yeah.
Alright? But Ladislav Smid, you trade him to our team. So then you're depending on Andrew Ferentz, who, quite frankly, should have never, ever been given that captaincy.
No.
Never, ever. Not in a million years. Not over fucking Ryan Smith.
Yeah.
Alright? But you bring in David Perron. He's a good acquisition.
He brings that grit.
He had a career high in goals.
Yeah. I don't like the
And
guy.
yes, he goes to dirty places.
He's kind of that James Neal, fucking Dustin Brown type. You hate him until he's on your team.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that goes to the front of the net, to the fucking corners, and fucking does some of the dirty work.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. So, I mean, a good acquisition there. But again, get rid of Yakupov and get yourself some kind of other acquisition.
They are
something on defense.
kind of like one of the same situations that the Flames are in right now with size.
Yeah.
These kids are good, but you know what? Like, going back a couple seasons there where Sarge completely obliterated Hall, Sarge isn't even one of the biggest, if not in the top half of the biggest defensemen in the league.
They got rid of Theo Peckham.
Yep.
Who, pretty much was their biggest fucking toughest guy.
Sean, going further back, well, no, just recently, kind of, last year at the deadline, they traded Horkoff
to the Stars, yeah.
At the off-season, and going back a little bit further, Penner, and you know what, I'm not saying these guys are all-star guys who are going to fucking pump in 50 goals for you, but they were veteran guys who could provide support to 28 goals, 27 goals.
Now you look at the guys
goals.
that they have traded in the past 3 years, in Hemsky, Penners, the fucking,
Yeah, Hemsky this offseason, that was another. You know what? Yeah, you might get something in return for it, but fuck, you have no...
Why would you keep Sam Gagner?
Yeah.
Why would you keep Sam Gagner? Look at some of the players that they have let go in the last few years. Why the fuck would you let these guys go?
Why the fuck?
And
How
keep
the
Sam
fuck has
Gagner?
Sam Gagner made it this far?
Yeah.
I mean...
I'm sorry,
what,
Sam
Gagner
Gagner
broke the record or tied the record and had an 8-point game?
Whoop-de-doo, Basil!
Ended the
You're a
season
fucking
with
footnote in
18
NHL
fucking
history.
points?
You're gonna be a fucking footnote
Yeah,
in
an
NHL
irrelevant
history.
trivia question.
Yeah, exactly.
Who tied?
Exactly. Like, I don't know. Is it maybe just time for a new scene for him? Like, do you think Sam Gagner would be a different player if he went to a different team? A team that had a winning mentality? Or would he do like Rene Bourque has done out in Montreal and kind of just fucking...
I think Sam Gagner would be good on a bigger team. A team on a line with guys who are considerably larger than him and draw that physicality away from him.
He was second on the team in plus-minus with minus 27. So, the minus
you know what
category.
that comes down to is the asking price for him is too high. Because I think he was like a 6th, 7th, or 8th overall pick.
Oh, he's fucking, he's another bust. He is. He's another fucking bust. And I think what it comes down to is if he's not going to be that high-octane player that everybody keeps thinking Sam Gagner is supposed to be, then maybe it's time for one of the coaches to take him and put him in a new role. Because I'll tell you what, if he could change that minus 27 to a plus fucking 7, then he would get a lot more praise at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Than just
you
fucking
might
whatever.
actually be able to get that first-round draft pick that you're asking for.
Yeah, because that's what Sam Gagner needs to do, is he needs to transform his game into something else, because he's not the high-octane, speed down the fucking wing, put the puck on somebody else's stick, or put the fucking puck in the net kind of guy. What he needs to be is the back-checking guy, blocking fucking shots on the forward so he can get the guys out on a good rush.
They're Paul Byron.
Yeah.
Have the speed in the hands when he needs it, but just play a gritty down-low game.
Oh, and that's just it. He needs to block the shots. He needs to get the guys out on the rush, and this is what you need to do with Sam Gagner. Or you get him the fuck gone, because it's just another disappointing year for Sam Gagner. Anybody who cheers for Sam Gagner is disappointed. I mean, package him with fucking Yakupov.
Yeah.
For the fucking, why the fuck not, right?
Keep your third and package those two and get another first.
So a couple bright spots for the Oilers, because let's face it, it's a pretty fucking dank, dark situation up north there.
It's
all right?
dank. You said it. You heard it on the banter.
It's just how it is. It's dank. It's dark. It's smelly. It's just a brutal situation that is going on up there in the city of champions. All right.
Yeah.
So, on some bright notes, their goaltending. Do you find their goaltending to be a bright note?
Well, you know what? On paper and in future development, yeah.
Could they build off of what they've got in that right now, or should they be out searching for, hoping Ryan Miller goes to free agency or something like that?
Did Columbus build off Steve Mason's 10 shutout season and called it a trophy winning season?
They had other guys there too to be excited about, though.
No, but did they?
No.
Goaltending is the key to every strong team.
No, they didn't.
I honestly, you know what? Okay, so they stopped a few pucks this year. They broke a record, one of them. You know what? I'm not taking away from these guys. But we've seen a lot of hot goalies.
You look at their save percentages, just their save percentages. You can't look at the records, because, I mean, Scrivens only played 21 games in Edmonton.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not looking at their records.
9-11, 0-1. All right? So 9 wins, 11 losses, 0 OT, and 1 shutout there. But his save percentage was 916. 916 is a pretty good save percentage. I mean, it's starting to get up there, right? Like, some of the top guys, they got like a 9.3. All right? 9-1 it's a good stepping stone for him. He takes a look at that save percentage, and even Foss back there, who was 3-3-1, he had a 914 save percentage. You know, a goals against average of 273. All right, so not bad for the backup.
You can't argue with their numbers. I'm just thinking, look at how many goaltenders, hot goaltenders, we've seen come into this.
Scrivens, you know, I'm still out on him. I honestly don't know. You know, he saw 3 teams in the last 2 years here.
Look at James Reimer come out.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah. But this is what I mean. Like, you know, him and Reimer and Scrivens there, they carried Toronto the year they went to the playoffs. And Foss, you know, he really blew shit away when he was playing in Anaheim.
Yeah, but that's Anaheim.
Yeah. Oh, again, yes. But if you have a good defensive core and guys that can score, that's a goalie that maybe in the future can lead you somewhere in the playoffs. You know what I mean? You put a good team in front of him. We've already seen what he does when he has a good team in front of him.
Yeah.
Right? A team that wants to win. And he played pretty damn well. I mean, I don't have his record or numbers up here, but he played pretty damn well out in Anaheim.
Yeah,
a lot of people were like, wow, who's this goalie?
In front of him and the talent in front of him in Anaheim. You have, like, Francois Beauchemin, fucking Cam Fowler, can't even name any more of the defensemen.
Smith Pelly is pretty good.
Like,
he's more of a depth defenseman for sure, but Bolesky or something like that. They've got some guys down on defense, for sure, but this is what I'm saying. If Edmonton were to build that defensive core like they fucking stacked their offensive core there, then they might have the building blocks in net to actually start fucking doing something.
They had the building blocks, and then they went wrong with Yakupov.
Yeah, oh yeah.
If they didn't trade that,
they should have traded that.
They should have taken Ryan Murray. Ryan Murray's in the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
Playing top minutes for Columbus.
And I mean, again, you know, that's poor management. I'm damn sure that's fucking... Again, Kate's sitting there going, you take the best player available, and that's the best damn fucking player available. You know? So, yeah, for sure. I agree. He should have been traded. For sure. Again, on another... I don't know if this is a bright spot or a dark spot, but you can't talk about the Edmonton Oilers season without the retirement of one Ryan Smith.
Crying Ryan.
I said I wouldn't do this. And if you watch the tape from his retirement speech to his speech of when he got traded from the Oilers to the Islanders, it's like he has the same writer for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, he's a pretty good actor. I'd get that guy up for a Gemini, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, like fucking...
Cameos, maybe?
Yeah, most definitely. He could definitely do some... He could definitely do some acting when he retires. You know, fucking mugger number 3, right?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
You got the
guy at
for
coffee table.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, God played a lot of games in the NHL.
Played a lot of games for fucking...
Played a lot of games for Edmonton.
He played 1,270 games in the NHL. All right, he had 386 goals, 456 assists, 842 points, was an overall minus 54, and 976 penalty minutes with 4 different teams in Edmonton, the Islanders, Colorado, and LA. All right, now we go rewind the tape, you know, and he sat there and he talked about how, you know, he's crying. Kid just close, guys.
I just wish I got no regrets. But I wasn't going to brought a cup.
We're getting this close, guys.
Could brought a cup here.
Yeah. And, you know, you look at Ryan Smith's career, and for true fans of players, we don't hold it against the players when they want to win a cup. All right? We're like, you know what? We're not doing it right now. Go for it, man. You know, if you can let us get something out of you,
yeah.
Then by all means.
Ryan Smith was similar to Alfredson in Ottawa and Jerome for Calgary. You've given it all.
He's the heart and soul. He's given everything he could. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? You have the right to be moved to contend for a cup.
Now, unlike those players, though, and players before him, i.e. like Ray Bourque and shit, you don't have these guys crying to their current team who signed them on a 3-4 year fucking $7 million contract.
Yeah.
To be traded back to the Oilers. Edmonton's where my home is. I want to be closer to home. What is up with these pampered ass, little bitch ass, pussy ass players who sit there and get to fucking dictate where the fuck they're going?
Yeah, you take solace in the fact that if he had stayed, he would have had a ring.
That was the year the LA Kings won the Stanley Cup. Alright? And yeah, Ryan, you would have had that ring. And you could have done what Ray Bourque did. And came back to Edmonton with the Stanley Cup and be like, whatever, man. It may have been a different team, but this one's for you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the fucking day, you're an actor. You're a fucking actor on
It's all
stage.
about Ryan.
I give him a head shake.
Head shake for Ryan Smith. The last and final one you'll see on the banter here, folks.
Yeah.
Ryan.
You know, and we're going to sit here and actually build it up, make it a happy thing for you all, but that's literally how we feel about Ryan Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played some good hockey in a role. Again, he was given a role.
Man.
He was given a role. He was the fucking, exactly, he was the garbage man. He'd fucking sit there and he'd pound in a rebound every fucking game, you know. Anytime he got a goal, I guarantee you, it would be pretty hard to find a lot of them where he's out at the fucking hash marks firing it in with a wicked wrister.
Yeah.
Alright? But fucking, he was there to pound him out. I mean, 300 plus goals.
I guarantee he had more deflection goals and off his shin pads than he did off his stick.
Yeah, no shit. But yeah, you know, at the end of the day, the guy, I don't like these pampered ass player bullshit, you know? And that's what he pulled when he was, I want to go back to Edmonton. If you would have just played out your contract, you would have won a Stanley Cup. You would have been a free agent the next year, and you could have went back to Edmonton to finish your career.
With the ring.
But I mean, who the fuck wants to live in California
They
and
probably
with
would
the
have
rich people
thrown
and
the
shit?
C on him had he come back to Edmonton with a fucking ring on his finger.
Yeah, and you know, that's another thing. I give Andrew Ferentz, and I don't know if it was Andrew Ferentz or if it was the organization or who came up with the idea.
I would say it was probably Craig McTavish.
Probably. To put the C on, hold on.
Ryan Smith. For one game, his last and final game.
Yeah, no, I just don't understand why, you know, when they brought Brad Ferentz in, they just didn't throw the fucking C on Ryan Smith at that time.
Yeah.
That made no sense to me. I'm sorry. It just... If I was Ryan Smith, I would have took it as a slap in the face.
Yeah. And you know what?
As a Ryan Smith fan, I would have took it as a slap in the face.
They would have been looking at a different season had Ryan Smith been that captain.
Yeah.
As much as I hate that motherfucker, he plays with heart and soul.
Yeah.
He loves the game. He loves the attention he gets from it.
Yeah. And again, he loves being an Oiler, which is a very fucking rare thing these days. Not player loving to be an Oiler, although it does seem like some of them, Yakupov, don't love being an Oiler. But what I'm saying is players who love to play for the crest on their jersey.
Yeah, for a single team.
For their team. And you know, they're very few and far between these days. You know, they truly, truly are. There's not very many guys who lace them up every night and go, yeah, this is what I wear on my jersey. This is my team. You know, unless it's like Sidney Crosby maybe. But I would even say Alex Ovechkin doesn't do that anymore.
No, he used to.
Mm-hmm.
He used to.
Now he just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Right? And when you have players that just don't give a fuck about the crest on their jersey, they're just more concerned about reaching milestones and reaching fucking contract negotiation.
Yeah.
Then yeah, these are not the guys you want on your team to build around.
No, you know? I mean, it's exactly, and you draw back to Atlanta with Kovalchuk. I believe he put 50 goals in one season down there, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Him and fucking Heatley duked it out for the fucking Calder Trophy that year. They were teammates.
Yeah. So...
And again, you see what happened there with the other player too.
Yeah.
Had grown an attitude, a me attitude, money attitude. Made a run with killed the guy. Made a run in the Stanley Cup Finals there.
Made a run
with
into
Ottawa.
cement barriers.
Made a run into cement barriers. You know, like this is another guy who developed a fucking attitude.
You win some, you lose one, right, Ely?
Nah, you motherfucker did no time, so I say you won that one.
Exactly. You win some and you lose some.
Yeah, no cup for you, motherfucker. That's just some Dan Snyder karma coming back on you.
Yeah.
No cup for you. That's brutal.
That's what the police said, too.
For the Snyder family.
Yeah,
No
well.
cup for them. But we love the Snyder family.
Yeah, God bless.
God bless. Exactly. Anyways, going back to the Edmonton Oilers.
We're going to hell.
These guys, as a fan, the fan that went out there and threw his jersey on the ice, we commend you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking people out there attacking you, saying, you know what, that's bullshit. You don't fucking, no matter how upset you are, you don't disrespect the crest like that. You know what? I wouldn't look at it as a disrespect to the crest at all. Because if you're a true fan, you got more than one jersey.
Yeah.
Alright? Secondly, fucking, you need to be able to tell these folks, these millionaire pompous pieces of shit,
Yeah.
I'm not happy with this. And you know what? I don't make much money, but take my fucking jersey. Because I don't need this shit.
Yeah.
This is bullshit. You're supposed to represent me on a world stage in sports.
Yeah.
Alright? And
you're
here
a
you
fucking
are.
mockery.
Yeah, you're fucking a shadow of an organization that used to be a legacy.
Yeah.
Alright? And that's the players' fault. We don't put that on the fans.
No.
You guys, again, like
They're
we
still
said,
there.
you guys fucking
Just like
support
Toronto.
your team. Yep. You guys are fucking hardcore into supporting your team.
Not
you
too
don't
much
see
like Phoenix.
You don't see very many empty seats out in Edmonton.
No.
And I'll be the first to admit I went to Flames games this year where
There were some empty seats.
there were empty sections.
Yeah.
Okay?
Timmy and Jimmy here got our own section, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Empty sections.
It's not necessary to watch the section with
No, it's all a
four
sellout
security
anyways.
guards, but
It's all a sellout anyways.
oh yeah, 'cause the tickets are already bought.
Right? But the people just weren't coming to the games. Okay? And, we don't want that. And you guys don't have that. So we commend, again, the fans of Edmonton. We do give you a little golf clap there. As we're all playing golf right now. Fucking
Bitches!
But yeah, fucking, as that fan that threw the fucking jersey on the ice, good for you.
Yeah.
Alright? Good for you for standing up for what you fucking thought was the right thing to do. And that is the right thing to do. Because as you saw how quickly Scrivens went over there and fucking threw that thing back into the
But
stands.
that's Scrivens
Because
coming
he
from
felt-
a team with a winning mentality.
Yeah, but he found out, that he felt like it was an insult. He actually felt it, that it was an insult. And if that's the only fucking way we're going to get through to some of these fucking pompous prick players, then
Let's
fucking
do it.
so be it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
We called for a fucking jersey burning if they were going to lock out like that. Okay? And, that's more extreme than just throwing it on the fucking ice at you cocksuckers.
Yeah.
Alright? So don't forget who pays your salaries.
Yeah.
Alright? And fucking...
That you play a game
Yeah.
for your living. And you know what? I'm not going to take away because a lot of these guys are very talented.
Oh, and don't get me wrong, not every NHL player is a fucking dick. But a lot of these younger guys seem to have this fucking entitled attitude. And
Well, they grew up their whole lives listening to fucking monies, hoes, and bitches.
yeah, that and fucking skating on feet. So,
Yeah.
you have a lot of drive when there's a lot of fucking semen underneath your heels.
I think that's why Fleury skated so fast.
Oh yeah, buddy. Just zipping down the ice. Keep it away, keep it away, keep it away.
Give it away now.
But yeah.
Oh, poor Fleury.
So, Edmonton fans, keep up the good work.
Yeah, you're doing good. Let them know how you feel.
Edmonton ownership, keep your fucking nose out of the game.
Yeah, okay,
That's what
suck
you
dick.
hire.
Keep your fat fuck son nephew, whatever the fuck he is, off the goddamn fucking podium. He's a disgrace to fucking goddamn hockey and the NHL. He reminds me of that fat fuck kid who gets picked on in goddamn Bad Santa with Billy Bob Thornton. The kid fucking pisses me off.
So there you have it. So the management, keep your fucking nose out of it. Or not the management, the ownership. That's why you hire management. Alright? And then the hockey guys, let's make some more good decisions like getting guys like David Perron in who want to win.
Yeah.
Alright? Come from a team that wins, wants to win.
Take the C off Andrew Ference. Do yourselves a favor.
Just Luongo him, man. One season, and it's like, sorry, that was a mistake.
League rule change. Goalies can't have the C. But I'm not a goalie. Yeah, goalies can't have the C. What? Why? I don't understand.
Guys named Andrew can't be captain. It's just not possible. We know a couple of them.
Man, that kid would put his skates on his wrong feet and try to go out there.
He would put the skates on his head and his helmet on his foot and be like, alright, boys, I'm ready.
Antlers just ties the laces together under the chin.
Yeah.
Fucking doof.
What the fuck, man? Anyhow, this is the banter.
Support your teams, Canada. Don't let the Yanks take them.
That's right. Edmonton, keep up the good work.
Yeah, you're doing good.
There is some prosperity. There might be some...
Yeah, man. Like you guys got fucking so much trade bait.
Just look. There's like a pinhole. If you just look, there's a pinhole. And that pinhole is the light at the end of the tunnel.
Or just the hole in the condom.
One or the other. But yeah, next season, where do you think Edmonton ends off? Well, I should have said this before, but where does Edmonton end off next season? Do they make the playoffs? Do they not?
No, bottom 5 of the West.
Bottom 5 of the West?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's Jimmy's pick right there. Bottom 5 of the West. Next
Sorry,
year.
and this isn't a diss to the team. This is me honestly thinking about it. What acquisitions could they realistically make? Trading, yes, but a lot of the big name guys have limited or no movement clauses. And
Sometimes big deals come up.
Edmonton really isn't an attractive...
Look at Boston. It depends on who wins the cup, man. That's what I honestly say. Who wins the cup, who makes drives, because then you're looking at big money for some big players. And if people can't afford that money and they're restricted, they could be traded. And if they're young, they ain't got no trade clause.
Yeah.
Those are reserved for the guys who are going for UFA.
But we've seen a lot of teams make room to re-sign fucking...
But look at Boston with Sagan. Look at Chicago after the first time they won the cup. They fucking decimated their team. They were like, this is Sparta!
You are weak!
You are traded, 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 you we will keep and you are traded! Fuck off, get out of here, pack your bags. This is Chicago, bitches. We'll do it again. And then they did, so all those players are like, fuck you, Chicago. I did so well in the Stanley Cup Finals. But this is what I mean. Teams, they have to offload if they make deep runs and big fucking money for their owners and shit.
Okay.
And Edmonton could.
Realistically, do you see Edmonton parting with any of their young guns short of Yakupov?
I've seen Edmonton try to poach players for the last 10 years.
Yeah, and every single player goes crawling to their fucking current GMs. It's like, please, dear God, no!
Match this contract. Match this contract. I will suck your dick. Match this contract. Yeah, that is true. But don't worry, Edmonton. You guys start winning, people will want to start coming. That's the way
right
it goes.
now Calgary and Florida are more of an attractive place to go. Florida's got sun and Calgary's got promise.
Yeah. Edmonton's just got so much bleakness right now.
Yeah.
So much bleakness.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Quite honestly, as much as the Flames...
I would love to see Edmonton, Calgary in the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, that too. But, I mean, I don't like to see fucking Canadian teams struggle.
No. 6 teams out of the playoffs, out of 7, that's just not acceptable.
Yeah.
And, you know, as I look at it, I agree with you. But like I said, man, I would love to see a Calgary-Edmonton Stanley Cup playoffs. I've never fucking seen it in my life, right? And it's just something that would need to happen. You know, we were so close one year, we blew it to the Ducks, but fuck, it would be an amazing thing. It would be crazy between these two cities.
It would be history.
Oh, fuck, man.
They would literally shut down the QE2.
Yeah.
RCMP.
Say no. On each side of fucking Red Deer.
Yeah. And city limits on each city would have checkpoints of police.
Yeah.
Like, where are you going?
Going to White Ave, motherfuckers. I'm gonna fucking yell, go Flames, go right in some cocksucker's face. Maybe get tased.
I hear the cops up there are real mean.
If I'm lucky, I get tased. Fuck up in Edmonton.
You know, get your head smashed in with a driver. beat the shit out of with a bat, run over, shot, stab. Calgary.
Gassed, drugged, fucking poisoned.
Ended up on a reserve,
Anything like that. I just don't want it to happen. But hey, travel Alberta.
Yeah.